swear the virtual camera always has a weird thing going on. Wait, I can hear myself. Hold up. Yeah, I can literally hear myself. Probably because I was testing some microphone settings. Okay. We good? Testing 1, 2, 3. We are speaking. That is not the virtual camera I wanted to output. Hold on a second, I messed that up. Why does it keep messing up? OBS. All right, now it decides to work properly. Oh, goodness sakes. There we go. All right, I'm going to assume everything is working. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll do a self-promotion post. All right, perfect. So, Dauntless, it is. We're now in the final, I guess, 3 hours of the game being online till it shuts down and we have to go say bye-bye to it. Wamp, wamp. I've been busy. I've been stressed, busy, tired. Kind of want to low-key cry because I'm changing VTuber models real soon, and I have to say goodbye to my yeah, I literally have to say goodbye to this model. I don't know if my new model can support hand tracking. I've had hand tracking for the longest time, but I never like understood if I ever really needed it for moving forward. I mean, I'll probably have maybe a new 3D model in the future, but I might have to commission it, as with many things. In any case, Dauntless. And I only have like 60% achievements, and no doubt I'm only going to have 60% achievements when this game shuts down. Unfortunate. Hopefully my settings are not changed. I am. Alright, so how many mushrooms are alive? There's me, there's Rio, there is Geeko, there's Agaric Witch, Atria. Wait, hold on, wasn't Elashroom is live? Okay, okay. There's like a few of us live at this time. Well, then again, it is the weekend, so naturally speaking, there would be. Oh, I forgot to see if there somebody was speaking in chat. Probably not. Like I'm literally just starting the game up, anyways. The game capture is not activating yet. Welcome to Dauntless. Or more like goodbye to Dauntless, unfortunately. You know what's really interesting? The freaking Steam screenshot doesn't work for this game. I don't know why. I literally have no idea why Steam screenshots literally don't work for this game. It's so weird. But yeah, this game's gonna go bye-bye. Good riddance? I have no idea. I don't know. Friends only, because, well, if I do want to be part of a group, I'm probably just gonna find my own group, to be honest. I'll lower things a little bit here. But yeah, this game is gonna be dead soon. Super dead, as in it's gonna die. I'm gonna try for a go at the crab again, to be honest. But yeah, I am back on TikTok for a bit, y'all. Apologies for not being able to stream here for what seems like ages now. Right now, I'm just, I've been very busy. Saturday night is the big day where I am going to show the world, show the internet, my new VTuber model. And right now, I'm just trying my best to hang in there, I guess. Well, it looks like my computer is overloaded, but I mean, it doesn't seem very terrible. I think it's literally just the different ways the website's output, I guess. Because whenever I look back at any of the streams I've done for YouTube, the quality is still there. The quality is pretty decent for the recording on YouTube. But unfortunately, the same can't be said for Twitch, so I think something's been slacking on Twitch's end recently, I'm sorry to say. Which is very interesting because we output the same quality to both YouTube and Twitch. So I have literally no idea why Twitch would be underperforming as a streaming platform for its output versus YouTube. I have no idea why. I'm currently also listening on somebody else's stream. Oh, right. Those of you on TikTok might hear it, so I might have to, like, mute it. You know what? I have a decent amount of power on my phone. I'll probably just, like, have it going on my phone instead. So, go ahead and close out this. Wait, which browser do I want to keep open? I'll keep this one open. Might as well do a self-promotion post. This game is going to be shutting down at 11:45 p.m. Pacific time, and that is going to be in like 2 hours and 45 minutes, I guess, or like 1 hour 45 minutes. So this will be like a really, really short stream, which also means like a really short final farewell to not just this game, but also to this model for a while. I don't know if I will be back with this model at some point in time. The only place I could see myself using like this model again is if I'm doing a VR chat stream. I don't know if I'll like do VR chat soon. I know it's like a game I low-key want to try and play for quite some time. High computer load detected. Of course I know high computer load detected. Alright, so it's me, Rio. Rio is back. Rio Ann. There's like another mushroom I saw live earlier. Hold on, who was it? I think it's because this one window is just using a lot of horsepower right now. I'm not starting the game yet because I want to double check something and close out this Google Chrome window first. I think I'm gonna have to give my... Whenever I fall asleep, I should be like putting my computer on hibernate or something. Hunter Schafer is going reportedly being eyed to to be Zelda. Ayo. Appearance-wise, she fits, but if she, the thing is, you may cast an actor with the looks, but you have to make sure they can act the part. If they cannot act the part, then we have a cause for concern. I still can't believe we're closing like real soon. Like super soon. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Gloomy. They just went live like 1 hour ago. Can we copy down their name? I think that's all the mushrooms I can see who are live right now. So it's me, Atria, Eco, Layshroom, and Gloom. Alright. I'm gonna make sure my phone is not running on full power. Let me also make sure that I am correct on who's live right now. So, Layshroom, Gloom, Eco, me, and Atria. And Rio. I'm pretty sure like a bunch of people have like something planned on Saturday night. So there's no guarantee that everybody I know will be there on Saturday night. Wait, is this the same person? Wait. Is this the same person? Or is it a different person? I gotta check. Oh no, they only have Twitter. They only have Twitter. They do not have Blue Sky at all. Wait, Dauntless doesn't even have a Blue Sky page. They're closing in like 1 hour and 40 minutes. I don't think they would even post to social media in the first place, so... Yeah, they are not posting to social media at this time. They made their final post, and I think everybody literally got fired. Unfortunately, this is also a game where they kick you out for being AFK for too long. Hold on. This is not the first game that's happened. That this happened to. I've had this happen on Adventure Quest 3D, Pirates 101, and... now this game. I think I've also had this happen on Ion as well. Wait, didn't my Twitter... Hold on. Didn't my Twitter picture change? I swear I changed it. Okay, it's showing up on Blue Sky, but not on Twitter. Not nice, Twitter. Not nice. Ooh, we really got a busy night tonight. Someone has a remodel new design? Hold on, who's this channel? Ooh, her design looks very colorful. Oh, she's a Puerto Rican and Guyanese VTuber. Ooh, the ethnicity. Ain't that quite lovely? I don't know why I crack into an accent sometimes when I'm speaking. I'm also trying not to exude too much of my voice. I am saving more of my voice for, when is it? I'm saving more of my voice for whatchamacallit? The re-debut. Yeah. That's right. Saturday night, we'll have a re-debut, and then I'm going to have an encore debut basically like another day to showcase my model to anybody who wasn't able to make it for the debut night. Um, so something more friendly towards Asia time zone, because Asia time zone is like the exact opposite of America, or like more like the exact opposite of New York, I would say. So that's what's up. So yeah. Who else did I? Twitch adverts. Isn't that like a bot account on Twitter? Streaming hard, let us handle the promo. Follow and at mention us whenever you post or repost. I did not mention these guys. This clearly is a bot account. I swear, like every other account that interacts with my self-promoting posts, literally, bro, they literally just. Gigo is like really fun to listen in on for her streams. There's so many mushroom tubers. I am so happy to have like run into and met the past couple of years or so. They are super fun. And I disconnected on OBS. Are you freaking kidding me? I have no idea why I disconnected. Hold on. Hang on. Am I still in the game? Okay, it looks like I'm still on TikTok. I am still on Hang on. Let me double check my dashboard real quick. It says I'm reconnected on Twitch. No, I have to restart. Hold on a second. What is going on with the internet recently? Yeah, what's going on with Twitch? Something's going on with Twitch's side. How am I disconnected on Twitch and not everywhere else? Literally something is going on with Twitch. I'm connected on my streaming software, right? I'm pretty sure I am connected on my streaming softwares. Okay, yeah. I don't know how that's gonna look on YouTube, to be honest. I mean, as long as I literally don't drop like a giant amount of frames, then we're good. That's all I care about, literally not dropping a butt ton of frames. Is somebody flexing an emote near me? Oh, this dude is celebrating on X. Wait. Oh, so we have PlayStation over here. We got an Xbox dude over here. Looks like they're celebrating for the final time. Yeah, I can't believe we literally only have like an hour and a half left of just about. Because we have to remember, Pacific time is 3 hours behind New York or Eastern time. So that's why it's going to be like shutting down about like an hour 30 minutes or something like that. Hopefully maybe we can take out another crab. I finished everything I do want to do. I don't want to do any more quests, to be honest, because what's the point? Like, literally, what's the point? I don't mind going to another hunting grounds, especially with, I don't mind going back to Twilight's Domain. I want to take out the crab again. I remember fighting Elira. Elira was like the last behemoth I enjoyed having a beatdown with. And then we also have, oh, that's another one I did enjoy. Oh, the Earthshaper Fenroar is over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Savit and, Savit's on this island. You also have Thunderdeep Drask. I've been waiting forever to fight the Thunderdeep Drask, and I am really glad. The dude is a giant like change of pace compared to his previous lower level counterparts. I don't know why that this game's Pokédex did not say I did not defeat the. Maybe it's because like the regular Fenroar is recorded and they want me to really go after the Earthshaper one. You know what? I guess for the sake of it, we could just do that. Just for the fun of it. I'm pretty sure I fought Lighthound Boreas before. Do I literally not have the Pokédex entry for the Fenroar? I guess we don't. I honestly like give the studio like some credit, like some level of credit for trying their best with designing this game as well as keeping it alive for as long as they could. Honestly, do I even have like any? I have 480. I can't believe these are basically our final purchases. Yeah, we're gonna have to purchase the rest of them. What is this one? Poison? Oh, that's a Terra weapon. Hey, which sets do I have right now? I have an Umbral Sword. Pike, I guess, like Terra Pike. And then I also have the God Hand for light. Ice Sword for fire. Technically speaking, I should literally be using my the better armor sets that I have for of these passes were like, so many of these passes were completely different when I last played the game. The ice sword, I don't mind having it. Okay, now this is the problem. An appropriate fire weapon. Do I literally not have an appropriate fire weapon? Do I not? Hey, what's up, Evan? How you doing? Okay, I have an axe, but I'm not a fan of the hammer or axe gameplay. So, let me see. Okay, so I need to get like a faster lightning weapon and a faster fire weapon. Well, technically speaking, the Molten Edict is still pretty good. Just not been a fan. And you have the need to tell me that why? The need to tell us that why? My IG. What about my Instagram? I don't post to Instagram nowadays. And thank you for liking the live stream. Okay, so we're gonna. So I can only purchase a fire. You know what? Screw it. I need that. I'll take this. And I don't think I need anything else, right? Let me check. Yeah, the ice sword is still fine. Okay, we're gonna need to change this into this doohickey here. That's like a sweet looking bat that's gonna bonk the horny dudes. Yeah, like, how'd you find my stream, Evan? Unless you actually do play this game or have played this game before. I just usually, yeah, I just play whatever. Oh, this is lifesteal. Damn, okay. Wait, then what's the one I have? Hitting a behemoth will detonate my shield. Wait. For every 150 shield. Am I a shield build? Is this entire build like a shield? Am I supposed to be tanking on this build? Is that what it is? I'm going to assume that's the case. Okay, I guess I am on a shield build. Is there any other gear that I can work with? You know, screw it. I'm going to stay on the shield build. Why not? Alright, I guess that's what it is. We gotta tank it. This one we gotta switch over to this weapon because I can't think of anything else at this time. Well, in any case, I got two builds we need to rock. This one and also this one. Problem is, frick me. I know, like, as a Monster Hunter, as someone who has played a bunch of Monster Hunter, I should literally be, well, you know, having all of my builds and stuff ready, but, unfortunately, I doubt so. Okay, is this one of those games where if I access anything outside the game, it's literally going to slow my computer down greatly? I think this is one of those games. And I don't even have this game on highest setting. Maybe it's also because I'm using two streaming software at the same time. And we will never get those answers, I guess. posted anything to Instagram. Like maybe I would like speak to like one person or two on Instagram, and then that was it. I still try to understand. Like, I do appreciate people stopping by for me, but like, what makes anybody think that I'm the person on the internet that need to tell about everything that's going on in their life about? Like, yeah, we do that all the time on the internet, but like, someone who's got to take a big fat dumpy poopy. I mean, you try to do that in real life, and it's just simply because people have this insecurity of hiding behind a freaking screen to like literally say whatever the heck they want. In any case, I am not going to freaking bother trying to put any more cosmetics. Good to know that hasn't changed. Flippin'. Going backwards out here. Alright, let's put on some shield ones. We have a guardian one. I do enjoy putting on the guardian one. Gain a stack of defense when Behemoth enters rage. Wait, is that the one I want? I just... I'm assuming that can work out well.
Hey there. What's up? Stay safe out there, Slayer.
Greetings, Slayer.
Now let me focus on the weapon upgrades, to be honest.
Thank you for your patronage. Slayer, good to see you. When it comes to weapons, practice makes perfect.
Hi, how are you?
That was easy.
Now what else shall we work on? Alright, time to get to the armor. Unfortunate.
Don't take too many chances.
And nothing else. Nothing else comes out of that. Alright, before we actually go on a hunt, though, I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm a transmog. Hey, what's up, Mexican Frog? How have you been? It's called Dauntless. Again, I've said this multiple times to people. The title of my stream should always have the game that I am playing. Unless y'all can't really see the title whenever y'all watch me from TikTok. Right now I'm dressing up my character before I go on the hunt. Wait. What drip did I have? Oh, this is my drip that I put on? Okay, I could do that. But it's not going to be around forever because this game is closing in like 1 hour. So I'm just on the servers for the final time. And once the next hour passes, this game will be shut down forever, unless fan servers make it come back. But nobody wants to make a fan server for this game at the moment, so it doesn't seem like we're going to have that happen, I guess. Sadly. Wait, can you only do one transmog at a time? Wait, no, wait, hold on a second. I'm putting on the wrong stuff, that's why. I'm putting on the actual gear, not the transmog. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. Whoopsies. Alright, we're gonna change this over to... That looks pretty cool, except it's not what I want to put on. Goodness sakes, so many of these were really good weapons that I used back in the past. Oh man, it's like memories all over again. Alright, in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and get the hunt started. I don't care about recoloring this outfit. We're gonna go ahead over to... Where are we going? We could do a regular Fenrir over here, so I could get back into the swing of things. I would like to take out a Thunder Deep Drask again, considering that dude is one of my favorites of all time. We have the Earthshaper one, but I think for the sake of getting back into the swing of things first. Someone says, goodbye, Dauntless. See you in the next life. I agree. I fully agree with that. I don't know if this game will have a next life. Just like how I don't know if my 3D model will have another life to it. Oh, perfect. There's the dude I want to fight over there. Oh, I remember this. Bro, I just want to cut off your tail at least. Jeez, come on, man. Give you some breathing room here. Why don't you? Come on, dude. Nice. Dude, by the least of it, I wanted to cut his tail off. And hello to anybody who's joining in on these final moments of this game and my current VTuber model, to be honest. And thank you for following, Juana. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Radiant Behemoth. Let's try the Fenroar again. I'm kind of itching to try to cut its tail. Yeah, there we go. Now it decides to put the Fenroar in here. I haven't fought the harder one, but I've seen the harder one is
Hi, how are you?
much more painful to do. Oh wait, what's up, mailbox? You up to anything at this moment? Am I heading in the right direction? I am not heading in the right direction. Oh, there's an Azaga and no, not an Azaga, a Quill Shot. And I am really itching to chop tails off this stream. What the heck? Bro. Surely I dealt enough part damage to that tail for me to chop it. Just finishing up an art piece before Mermaid ends. I am literally trying to hang in there. What the frickety frick, man? Please tell me this deals enough tail damage, part damage. Oh, actually, that dude saved me. What the frick, man? I thought I dodged out of that. Someone doesn't want to get their tail chopped off. Well, at least this is just a decent gold farm, too. I think at this point I'm just more obsessed with defeating, like, my favorite behemoths out of, like, the frickin' Ether Surge. I'm not up for an Ether Surge. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna find another instance. I'm only up for, like, an event if it's the crab. Oh, did you finish the, your art piece mailbox? Maybe it's also because I'm taking a bunch of damage. And I need to literally spend some more gold to upgrade my current armor, I guess. This is literally the worst the battle pass has ever become, and that is embarrassing. Very embarrassing. And this is what happens when you let go so many of your employees. Can't fix your own game. Because you literally do not have the people to fix things.
What brings you to the smithy, Slayer?
Hey there.
Yeah, hopefully your art piece is just about wrapped up, mailbox. 50, 40. Backgrounds take a while before I start doing some shading and lighting.
Don't take too many chances.
Yeah, if you're doing like backgrounds going into like 2-point perspective stuff, those are always a pain. Are all the mushrooms done streaming? Am I like the only one left? Damn. I was just about to like, damn. No, Laystream is still up. Then again, I feel like Laystream could be ending at some point. We only have like 45 minutes left till the game closes, unfortunately. Actually, you know what? Let me change locations. And change gear sets too. You cannot make changes while matchmaking. I just canceled it! Bro, I literally just canceled it. Wait, what? Well, here we go. I'm gonna spend a generous amount of time here because I'm gonna try to see if we can cut the crab's tail off. I'm pretty sure we can cut the tail off with this weapon. I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, well, we always got other stuff. Except none of these weapons are what I would like, unfortunately. This is like the emptiest I've literally seen the cash shop now. It's just nothing left. It's everything is all gone to smithereens, and you don't even have all the original weapons left. Like, what were they thinking with this game? Ugh. Oh, such a shame. I'm not gonna be live like later. There's another VTuber's debut I'm gonna be watching. And I want to support her. But my main issue is like whether or not there's gonna be a video saved for anybody who won't make it. Because there's always people who are gonna be like, oh, I didn't even know this VTuber is a thing. And then like, if there's no video, then how are... Yeah, if there's literally no video, how is anybody gonna remember their first impressions? I messed up the timing for that. Oh, there's 2 more people here. What do you know? Wait, is that... I just saw... Ether Surge? No, it's just another other players here. It's still amazing we got, like, other players at this time. Right at the end of the game. I still find it very interesting that there's always people who just do not know. And always find out about things too late, I guess. Same thing with, like, content creators or, like, celebrities. Like, oh, I never knew about the celebrity until they died. Oh, I just only learned who they are now because they died. Now I notice that with video games or like VTubers. Oh, I literally don't know who this person is until I just discovered that they're Gonna be gone from the internet. Amazing how things work, huh? Yeah, last 40 minutes. I just want to find the crab again, I guess. What the? Oh, never mind. Don't need to worry about those fools. Hey, there's a person over here, Mochiro. Alright. There's the tail. Ow, I fell and I can't get up. Not again. This game's always had like a falling into the gap issue. Yeah, I still even have the highlight of when we had like an infinite falling glitch bug thing. And I will forever keep that, to be honest. Because I want to forever... I want to let like Twitch forever know how like... How do I put this? I want to forever like let Twitch know, anybody who watches Twitch know that about this company's shortcomings. That's what I mean to say. Because low-key, they literally just did that to themselves. Did I go the wrong way? No, I think I'm going in the right direction. Here we go again. Whoop, there's the stagger damage. Yay for mastery, I guess. I like to say yay if we could be able to, whatchamacallit, unlock the crab again. Oh, there's an ether surge. I'm assuming we need to clear out the ether surge before a crab can show up. Wait, don't do that. Oh, what do you know? It's our good old friend, the Riftstalker. Haven't fought this dude in a long time. Oh, not the Nightmare Realm again. I can't move, you stupid. There we go. Hey, what's up, Chino? Have we seen you around before? I only know a China, not a Chino. Don't get angry at a robot that I don't know 100% how to control. I don't know why people get picky and angry at robots nowadays. For Twitch. Oh, nice. Good job, homies, for breaking off those parts. Ow. Ow. Nice. But hey, at least you caught a Gibble. Oh yeah, we have seen you around before, dude. It's probably just been a hot minute. Oh no! What have you been doing overall? Life been treating you good? Life been terrible to you? You've been getting on by with life? Bro, let me move! This whole entire time, I told them I literally wish we could have, like, smoother controls on this game. And people just keep defending these guys. And now they realize it. Now the defenders realize, like, how flawed things could be. And actually strive for perfection. Get the tail, get the tail, get the tail! At least. That worked. Whew. 25 minutes left to spare. Oh boy. Can we get at least a crab before we end before the game shuts down and dies forever? I would hope so. Oh, nice. We gotta die before we end this game. Or rather, before this game dies. Chino joins us, says Gibble tries to pokey catch. And hasn't said a thing since I asked how they're doing. Probably just enjoys the Pokemon game. Noted. Wait a minute. I thought I heard something explosive. How to spawn you kaiju, bro? Is seriously asking this on the last day? Yeah, Chino, I was literally asking you how you're doing with all that fighting going on, and it's been like 7 minutes since I asked you how you're doing, how life is treating you. You're playing another game at the same time? That would make sense. That'd make a butt ton of sense, to be honest. I would do the same thing. I didn't really think you would probably play your game at like max volume, though. If your game was at max volume. Yeah, the last time you spoke was like literally 5 years ago. Like freaking January 2020. That is literally ages ago, dude. That's why I'm asking, because that's a long time. Where the heck is the behemoth over here? For some reason, it's going at 20% PC volume, so everything is really quiet. And you're wearing headphones, or like, are you on speakers? I'm assuming you're on headphones. You probably need to check your individual sound settings then. Sometimes that can happen. Are they trying to fight the freaking bird out here? Oh god, they're trying to fight the bird. Oh, I hate this one. Alright, I'm gonna help these guys. Okay, take care of the damn vortex out here. Oh, good thing these guys had me around. One of the veteran players from like the first days of this game when I started streaming as well. So at one point I thought of like being a content creator for this game, but after seeing how downhill it went and how much the Discord community has been hardcore advocates, and they aren't really anyone who wants to strive for improvement over something that's mediocre. I had to like leave the game. I find it really interesting how like in the course of my streaming career, I guess, we've had like 3 games that just end up shutting down. I mean, if it's not the computer itself, you might just have some faulty hardware. That's all. Otherwise, you're gonna have to take it to a professional to see how it is. We still don't have the freaking crab yet. This give me monster. That's mostly what it is. It's the same engine as Fortnite. The exact same engine. It's meant to be the free-to-play Monster Hunter, like back when Monster Hunter World was released. I mean, I own a copy of Monster Hunter World, but I play this game a lot more because of how much more accessible it was. And I couldn't properly play Monster Hunter World at the time because skill issue, I guess. Bro, let... Yay, 2 Battle Pass rewards we're never gonna take advantage of. Woohoo! Ether Surge incoming. I don't see an Ether Surge. That's the marked location on the... I don't see an... Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, take care, Chino. May you rest well, and maybe we'll see you in 5 years again, maybe. I can't chop off the tail. Wait, Mailbox, can you try to see if you can do the goodbye command? Just type !bye and then at Chino's name. I want to see if, like, moderators can do it. I've been using that command for ages now. Yeah, it's just !bye and at the person we're saying goodbye to. Okay, I gotta do it. Got it. Makes sense. I got it. I got it. I still need to set that up, it looks like.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
Yeah, I'll probably, I think I have to fix that after stream is over. Son of a... Yeah, these Battle Pass rewards are so miserable, I swear. Is something missing? Why do I have a feeling there's something's missing? Oh, great. Is our event bugged? Because we killed everything and it's just bugged right now? I'm pretty sure it's not these guys. Yeah, it seems like our map is bugged. Why does our map have to be bugged literally on the last hour as the final amount of time? They really have jump ship on this game. That is so sad. Is that the last dude? Bro, where were you flying at? Double Embermane? Are you kidding me? Out of anything they could give us in this last amount of... in these last minutes, it's double Embermanes. You have to be kidding me. Son of a... Let me move! You idiots! They are not letting me move! Is the bladed heart something we needed? I do not know. Honestly, I don't even know if we're even gonna... I got my rewards already. I just don't even know if we can get the crab before the servers officially close. We've done 2 ether surges already, and... What, does it like literally require 2 ether surges to get the crab to appear? Like, they for real about that? again, I guess it's a human mentality thing to literally just be like, oh, I literally just found out that something has made an impact on somebody's life at the time they're dying. It reminds me of a VTuber's tragic story, though, unfortunately. Oh, somehow I did chop that tail off. Oh, I am really taking out these dudes within split seconds now. Man, this game really could have worked on some more stuff. What's that signal flare for? There's nothing over there. I'm not fighting this stupid bird. Unless they really want to go after the bird, that's just really one of the worst behemoths to ever go after. It's just much more feasible to go after the other two than the bird. I think even Mailbox has got PTSD flashbacks from that thing. Damn, dude could not get away from us. Ah. I didn't even realize we cut off the tail or something. How am I doing? I am just a bag of mixed emotions right now because of this game literally shutting down like very soon. It should be shutting down like at this moment, I would think. Ether Strikers when you wield the axe. Getting hit reduces score by... Seriously? This has been like the worst battle pass now. Before this game just shuts down. Well, at least when I'm done with this game, I could be very happy to go back to Monster Hunter anyways. There's potential. This game had potential, but the unfortunate part is that potential is just gone now that they've pretty much fired everybody working on this game, and the crypto bros couldn't save it. Yeah, it's just one of those games that got taken over by crypto bros. And what happened? They got too greedy. They got too greedy, money hungry, and as a result, they decided to close the game. There we go. Tail is down. At least with all the monsters in this game, they all have tail chopping animations. I think they're supposed to be one by the crab, but it probably exists in the files somewhere, but I don't know if we'll ever have access to those files. I'm so surprised I can play this game decently after I've not been playing the game for ages now. Like, I took a break from this game for months, and then I come back to it trying to get used to the new systems again. And literally the only thing I like is how much faster we can kill the monsters now. How much more powerful our gear is, but they still like killed a lot of our progress, and it's just... They killed a lot of our progress for veteran players. And too much of the weapons there's now cash up. Bully! Son of a biscuit. Mother truckin'. Nick! If I was a more practiced player, I would know like some combos in and out, like... And then again, I do the same thing with Monster Hunter. I stopped playing Monster Hunter for some time. I need time to get back into the game as well. As a matter of fact, when I get back to Monster Hunter Rise, I'm gonna try to use the Switch Axe. Try? Honestly, a monster hunting experience is always like, if anybody likes action games, monster hunting is pretty fun in general. Every single fight is basically a boss fight. And I guess there's just some joy in that. Ooh, nice. A stagger. Let's freaking go. I have barely been using any of my consumables. But for anyone who's like lurking or just coming in on the stream, welcome on in. This is actually going to be a shorter stream. Hello, I have motion tracking this time around. Apologies, there's an ad. Also at the same time, this is probably one of the last streams I'll have this 3D model for. Saturday is when we're going to start using our live 2D model. Still preparing for that debut. Hopefully it's a fun night. I hope it's a fun night. It's going to be at 8:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time, or UTC -4. is it like Universal something time? Oh, you don't have to remind me, dude. I have like a big Steam library and Nintendo library that needs some love. Tail's done. Bro, you have no tail to hit with. What's the point, loser? Let me back! Ha! Nice. This game is certainly a really fun game to play with people. I do enjoy the co-op of, whatchamacallit. I do enjoy the co-op of the monster hunting game. It's always pretty fun that way. How did the testing go? What testing? Wait. Another ether surge. Why is it always an ether surge? Why not the crab, dude? Why is it always a freaking ether surge? We had to like do like 3 ether searches in order to get the crab to show up. Why does this beast have to be randomly generated? No, when we said crab, you're not the one that we want, bub. There might be some memory leakage with this game. The 2D I never... I mean, if... That's a good question. I think the model is fine. I think it's just because I'm wearing glasses as well. So my eye movements are not 100% accurate because I'm wearing glasses. I would need to wear contacts if I'm streaming without glasses. And I haven't worn contacts in like ages now. I don't mind wearing contacts. I definitely prefer that I don't wear glasses, but I need like very expensive eye surgery to make that happen. I'm a very expensive individual to maintain, if I'm being honest. Like, I need mental treatment, I need an eye surgery. Like, heck, if I've gone in for a scan and they think I have like polyps or something, I probably need a procedure for polyps. I need money to be spent on tech. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, nice. The dude did not move for quite some time. Oh, not the little guys. Wait, so is the game not shutting down right away? I thought it's supposed to be shutting down like real soon. It's supposed to have been shut down like what? 10 minutes ago? Yeah, the game is supposed to have been shut down like 10 minutes ago. The positive side with contacts is that you can see without your glasses. The downside is, oh, you son of a biscuit. I hate it here. Well, at least these guys are weaker, so we can kill them faster. Oh, nice job knocking down the owl. Woo! Nah, I doubt it. They stopped posting on social media. I think they stopped updating things on their Discord server, too. Maybe they didn't set the timer correctly. Yo, Creeper Crew Live. We got like a streamer here. Hey, yo. I wonder what else they play. Oh, I haven't set up a flare in ages. The flares have been a bit more important back in the day when we can only fight one of these guys at a time. But nowadays, we have a mini-map that lets you see at the top of the screen where each and every single one of these guys are. Dudes. I'm not even an insect glaive main in Monster Hunter, and yet we are forced to use weapons we're outside of our comfort zone because of them basically nerfing everybody by killing pretty much 90% of the weapons in order to get people to buy weapons from the cash shop. Pay to win. Disgustingly pay to win. Yeah. All these monster parts we're getting, normally we would be making like a lot of different weapons with them and upgrading weapons with them. Now they pretty much killed like over 90% of our arsenal just to try to get people to buy weapons from the cash shop. Drinks a sussy liquid. I mean, I could, but my HP is already full. That just gets our HP back. Again, I don't know what's the point of dude using a signal flare when, disgusting behavior. Speaking of behavior, something I realized that these guys haven't done is just flippin' have different monsters attack each other, because that's what they do in Monster Hunter. It's called a turf war. Like, that would make sense in the ecology, logically speaking. Call in the airstrike. Seems like we got 2 veterans over here. Yeah, I can hydrate. I don't have my channel points alerts on right now. I definitely need to do that. Ugh. How many more dudes that we have to fight before we get the crab? If we can get the crab.
We're sorry, but you are going to jail.
What are we going to jail for, dude? What are we going... You tell me what we're going to jail for. I didn't drink anything sussy. Y'all lucky I don't have my items turned on yet. It's not tits, but it's like something that works like tits. I found something that for free that can work like tits. I just need to set it up properly. Oh, you... Youch! Hey, die! Yeah, everybody's lucky I don't have tits turned, or like free tits turned on yet. Free tits? This isn't OnlyFans. Everybody who's a VTuber knows like what exactly tits is for stream tech. Even me. Seems like it's only 2 of us on this island at the moment. Yeah, seems like it's just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. It can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Do 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 do. I want to do like singing duets with other VTubers that I know. Like music duos would be pretty cool. I mean, I've been working on new projects. If anybody has been seeing my uploads on YouTube, I have been doing like covers. The free tits wear. Certainly not here. You'd get those on the on the website that rhymes with corn tub. Son of a taint. This is what I get for talking about degenerate topics at degenerate hours. Singing battles? I can't always do that. As someone who's working in voice acting, I mean, technically speaking, that's my active job. I wouldn't mind like using my voice more for streams, but it's currently not my active job, so. But it would be fun. It's a fun idea to challenge Naru, I guess. I mean, we've sang several times together on voice call before. Alright, is the rest of the... Is everybody else fighting the bird? Like, even Creeper has the right idea like me. Yeah, even we know we need to just take out the faster to kill dudes. So I'm glad we both have the right idea. Oh goodness, how much more do we gotta do to get the crab to show up? Just the two of us. A network error has occurred. Please check your network connection. Try again later. All right, ladies and gents, it is 12:10 a.m. Pacific time, and the game is officially shut down. All right, with that in mind, 07. Goodbye, Dauntless. The game is now dead forever. We tried. We tried as best as possible, y'all. Trying to make some very last fun moments, but it is whatever. And just like with this 3D model right here, just gotta let some things, bygones be bygones. I wish I have like a sad horn sound effect, but like, no wait, I have one on Discord. Well, I have to go back to preparing for my next VTubing things. Let me see if I can actually extract or download anything from the files before It looks quite interesting, not gonna lie. Yeah, again, it was basically the free-to-play Monster Hunter. But it is what it is now. It is what it is. Everybody else should literally be not able to log on anymore. Like, in the English language alone, there's 10 of us who are live, and I think the game is pretty much good as dead. Is my 3D model bald? No, this is part of my head. My cap is part of my head. Nobody can take it off. How is the game still online for a bunch of people right now? Yeah, that's a good question. How is the game still online for a bunch of people? Oh, there's a non-buy-in. There is a, Oh, do 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 do.
La 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 la.
Can I do a salute with this model? Hold on, let me try. No, it has to be in front of my hand tracking. If I put my head down, can I... Hold on, let me put my head down. No, it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, because my hand tracker is like over here in front of my chest. And the closest I could do is... Yeah, that's difficult. Hey, what's up, CyberVoss? I'm literally checking with everybody else on Twitch. It's slowly kicking people off. It's not a simultaneous thing. I was able to play until 3:10 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, exactly. May this game rest in peace. Exactly. I mean, I'm not going to be completely mourning over anything. I'm just, it's a shame, but it is what it is. After all, like, that's the thing with a lot of people on, I'm going to be real. We've streamed for as long as, like, so many other people just stop by and we never see them again either. And I'll be honest, I think what the thing is that a lot of people literally just need to be prepared to just move on elsewhere. You know what else? Multiversus is ending today. So now people are gonna like play Multiversus until the server shut down today as well, right? Right. So, and Korean Maple Story 2 is also shutting down. All I could say is, yeah. All we can hope is that everybody else... That's all we can hope. All we can hope is that everybody has a place to go after their favorite video game shuts down. Because... eventually, it's just a hard lesson that bygones gotta be bygones. For so many different people, right? And that's what I ended up facing with WildStar. Actually, out of all the games... Let me clip. Alright, let's talk for a bit. Let me go to my just chatting scene. I haven't gone to just chatting in ages. Alright, let's be real. Let me put away my Fuji Tech. Let me be real. We've played so many games since we started streaming. Yeah, see? Voss stopped by over here to speak with us for a little bit, and we won't be able to see the dude again. But they're not the only ones. When I previously played Maple Story 2, that's what happened as well. That's literally what freaking happened. There's always... Wow, and all I get is a scooter. All I get is a freaking scooter. Lovely. Now, am I gonna move on and play a different game? Now that this game is done? Probably not. I have to finish wrapping up and preparing for the, I have to finish wrapping up and preparing for the debut for tomorrow/Saturday. There is a debut from another mushroom. Her name is Amy Clover. This is her channel, by the way. She'll be debuting at 6 p.m. Eastern time, I think. Wait. Hold on, why can't I pick out her? Oh, is it because she hasn't streamed yet, so they're not able to like pick? Interesting. Yeah, so she set the category to just chatting. That's why I did just chatting. Damn. Girl has paid for... But it's also like, well... That's still money well spent, though. She's got like a lot of artist credits for rigging, model art, logo, overlays, BGM, other stream assets, transition art, transitions, and a trailer. Girl has hired 9 different professionals, and she also subscribed to Twitter Blue. Damn, that is major, major commitment.
Let's get this red.
The only thing is that it needs to pay off for her in the end. Like, her model is really cute. And I think like she has some really awesome potential to get on by. There's a lot of mushroom VTubers besides me and anybody else who lurks on my streams or anybody I interact with. And every single one of them have their own potentials and own niches to accommodate for, to entertain for. What I like to do is try to bring like everybody within the group together, because there's more and more mushrooms who are appearing on the internet, but they're not always aware that we all have our own groups together. Like the last mushroom that I was watching last night, an Enoki Goblin. She was wondering, no. She's usually a self-contained streamer alongside another mushroom streamer. And it was because of me, I directed another mushroom streamer to raid her. And that mushroom had like 100-something viewers because she's part of an active World of Warcraft group. And if it wasn't for me, this goes to show that sometimes it's not about the platform's algorithm and systems for discoverability. You have to be the catalyst. You have to be a bridge. An individual has to be the one to make connections and help somebody's discoverability and give somebody else foot traffic on a content creation website. Now, I understand that could be seen as nepotism by an outsider. And yeah, I can understand that kind of action can be seen as nepotism. However, it can be debated that it's more logical that this kind of action is nepotism if a big creator is boosting their favorite smaller creator. Do I consider myself a big creator? Like, no creator should like consider themselves like big or small, period. Nobody, in general, no creator should consider themselves like above or below anybody else. And that is mentally unhealthy. And I've been streaming for 7 years. I've been making videos since 2011. So for a long time now, like over a decade. And I could say with absolute certainty that I used to have a position where I had a reputation as a creator. But now I'm in a point where I'm trying to get back to that because it's about finding that niche that I need. A lot of creators will always say that, like, you have potential, you'll find a niche, you'll be able to, like, X, Y, and Z. Because the greatest creators on any platform, if they like somebody, they will always say, or if they don't want someone to feel bad, because they were once in that person's shoes before, they would say that, like, you have potential, you will find your niche, you'll be able to make it X, Y, and Z. It's all about, like, a lot of small steps, I guess. What do you mean I'm not a mushroom? I'm like, there's a bunch of different ways Amanita muscaria can be made and birthed onto planet Earth. If you want to talk about a sus shroom, this little toy over here, this toy sits in my chair whenever I have to go to the bathroom. This can be considered sussy. That toy right there can be considered suspicious. But yeah, there's I do want to incorporate, like, mushroom knowledge, fungus knowledge into my content after my re-debut going forward. That is part of the plan. Alongside, like, more episodes of my interview series, I guess. That would be pretty cool. That would 100% be very cool. Well, it looks like one of the last few on this game, but we are completely done overall. Question is, are all the mushrooms done as well? I'm assuming that is the case. Yeah, it looks like all the mushrooms that I know are completely done streaming at this time. Oh, this new one that I just found, they did a stream, but they didn't archive. Interesting. That is very interesting. Huh. What shall we do? Let me see. Oh, there is a bunch of channels. Twitch is recommending me a bunch of different channels for me to look at. But then again, I'm not always into whatever Twitch recommends me. Da 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 da. Especially a lot of them are like really talented. They look pretty talented. They look pretty cute. Fair enough. Yep. You know it, man. You know it. Huh. Yeah, looks like all the mushrooms are done for now. Usually, there would be the Australian or, like, non-native time zone mushrooms who are live at this time. But yes, also to anybody on TikTok, thank you for helping me getting to 70 plus followers with my streams. I try my best as I could. Let me see. Yeah. If there's any. Oh, that's a cute cat picture. I like cat pictures. Sorry guys, my brain is just farting. I still have to complete a bunch of other games' logins that I have to do before within like the next 1.5 hours. I think I could do it. I think I could get it done. I could get it done like more so than finishing all of my remaining VTuber stuff for the debut. Actually, on the topic of my sussy toy. No, it's not an adult toy. I'm talking about this guy. Let me put him on the chair for you guys while I use the bathroom real quick and decide. Where do I send everybody off to on Twitch? Alright, I'm back. I could talk with y'all some more. Mr. Miltendo's here to talk to everybody some more. Do my Genshin. Yeah, I could do that, but I'm not doing that on stream. Ooh, mussels, those are really delicious. Those are so delicious, and yeah. See, this is like one of the reasons why I kinda am pretty grateful to just not use this model anymore, because of this, how haywire this dude just moves around so erratically and all that. Ew. Ooh, Tio, you caught a whale shark. Aren't you a lucky boy? You lucky son of a gun.
Not.
You absolute lucky boy. And I got that Steam achievement too. That's great. Let me see. Sorry, yo, my brain is just not braining. You know what? I'm gonna have to cut this short for everybody up on TikTok, but thanks to anybody who could stop by this stream. I'm surprised we didn't have any frame drops. Might not be the best quality. And thanks to everybody who could get me to 75 followers on TikTok thus far. We'll see how the debut plays out when the day comes for Saturday night. I'll get a different scene ready than whatever everybody else sees here on the vertical side of things on TikTok. But yeah, if are my TikTok messages visible? Let me see. Yeah, those of you who saw like these messages on the main scene, the first guy did not explain himself. Bro's name is literally right there. It'll be etched in like Miltendo streaming history. Like once in a while, like somebody will tell me that they are taking a poop or they just had a very satisfying poop. I bet Bro didn't know that like that impression of him will be left. Nobody on TikTok can see the messages, but anybody else who's watching elsewhere, y'all on TikTok, by the way, y'all are leaving an impression for yourselves on to anybody else who's watching from Twitch and YouTube. And that impression will be left in my archives on YouTube forever. I'm just saying. But hey, if anybody on TikTok wants to leave a quirky impression of themselves for the rest of the internet to know about themselves, be our guest. That's all I'm going to say. But on the note of TikTok, there's not much more I want to say to anybody up besides thanks to everybody who could get me to 75 out of 100 on TikTok. For now, I need to wrap things up and give my closing thoughts of tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is going to be from 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time to 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time will be my new VTuber model debut. We're going to have like a bunch of different things set up for, in terms of streaming stuff. Not everything is set up yet, but y'all may notice on my channel and social media pages and everything that I'm starting to change some things. But if you do want to see my model in action, I would recommend just first checking out my YouTube channel or follow me on my other socials, which include Twitter and Blue Sky. I've uploaded a few videos of my new model in action so far, including the showcase, which also features the artists who have put my new model together to make him the way he is at this time. So, if you are interested in the ones, my VTuber parents, their names are credited on YouTube, Blue Sky, and Twitter. They are Nomichu, or Honeycrisp, and Doremi Studio, or yeah, I think it's Doremi Studio 2D. Yep. Still deciding if I want to actually ask them for help on the next version of my model, because we're going into some body horror. That's like the one thing I'll say about the next version of my model is literally going into freaking body horror, which will also carry over into version 2.0. The art style by Nomichu is a little bit more innocent than the innocence that I'm trying to break. I don't mind an innocent image for the first version of my live 2D model, but for character development and writing, we're trying to incorporate some body horror into the freaking next versions of my model. So yeah, we're gonna be kind of ugly, but the thing is though, is that as someone who's consistently never looking the prettiest in real life either, like right now I have rashes that literally make part of my skin look so disgusting because it's seasonal rashes. Yeah. Same thing with acne. I still get acne time by time. That doesn't make me look like the prettiest person either. So, why would I need my VTuber to be a visually perfect individual like an anime character when I feel like it should be okay for my own character to also have visual imperfections as well? And like outside of Asian media, right? Because anime and other Asian media, a lot of their character designs are so pristine because that's the high expectation for East Asian culture. All right, I think I've yapped enough for TikTok. Let me just go to my end credits. So I don't really think that we'll have. So this is supposed to be okay for anybody who's not on TikTok. I mean, if you want to trigger the follow alert, To, now would be now would be the time because I'm about to shut things off over there, since there's nothing else visible on the TikTok end for TikTok Studio. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, I feel like I could just literally open. Wait, do I even have my... Oh, shoot, I don't. Brother, I thought I have my... Okay, I'm going back to just chatting real quick. Yo, I literally thought I have this moving model on my end credits screen, but I never added it the whole time because of part laziness, I guess. Probably part of it is laziness, Lamau. Oh yeah, we might as well just open up. Hold on a second. Let me open up. You know what? I'm gonna open up YouTube real quick. Yeah. Let's go ahead and open up YouTube. So, let me show y'all what I've been working on. Kind of working on. All right, open it up in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Boom? Is it visible? Oh. Wait, weren't you following before, To? I thought you were following already. I thought you meant like a TikTok follow. Well, technically speaking, you did come in from Narukami's raid originally. Hey, yo, nice. We got 76. Pogger. Let's do it. Maybe my data is not real on TikTok at this moment. You know what? Sorry to anybody who's listening in on TikTok. We're gonna have to cut it here. We'll see you all at the debut, I guess, depending on how I'll make this work. Alright, for everybody else who's watching elsewhere, I'm trying to get this window capture to work so y'all can see what I'm working on. Because, by the least of it, I want to show that much. All right, there we go. So, we have a new banner. It's update. That's YouTube Studio. I didn't realize that going on the banner would go to YouTube Studio. Not much uploads for my regular videos, but the only upload I do have is my showcase, which is also up on Twitter and Blue Sky. But also, I have uploaded some promotions, like a few promotions about my debut. I haven't like uploaded too much. I will upload one more tonight. Maybe like one or two more. But let's go ahead and watch the latest one before I actually end, because personally, like, here's the thing. So this one got 2,000 views because, you know, Green Day is pretty popular with people. You wanted to trigger it again? Normally that doesn't work. That's very interesting. And then I made this one.
You wanna see fun and you post what you can, so eat it. But you're just so down bad, just eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Don't let the streamers not see it. Showing how much you want a chat fight. Don't matter if you think that you're right. Just eat it. Eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. Just eat it. Eat it.
Nobody expected that metal pipe to fall out somewhere, right? All right. I'm gonna see if we can add in metal pipe coot. This angle. What is this angle? Look at me. Look at me, just like, look at like 2D me staring at like 3D me. Is like, bro, what are you putting me through? Why are you doing this to me? Because I just felt like the ending to this video was a little bit too plain, so I just wanted to throw in the flippin'. I just really wanted to throw in the metal pipe. Hang on. What were you auto-timed out for? That's funny. Yeah, so let me just like low-key explain. So I enjoy listening to Michael Jackson music, so I decided to parody Michael Jackson, just like Weird Al Yankovic did.
You can, so eat it. Wanna see fun and you post what you can.
And so, as I also say in the videos, whenever I do sneak peeks of song covers, it doesn't. Whatever I record and put together is not always the final thing, because there could be like, you know, different lyrics I write, or we could do different takes. So what I was singing here.
Wanna see fun and you post what you can.
You want to see fun and you post what you can. So yeet it.
Down bad, but you're just so down bad.
Frankly, I'm kind of surprised I could hear some of my own singing, to be honest.
Just eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Don't let the streamers not see it.
Well,
Not see it. Eat it. Don't let the streamers not see it.
okay, so this one was a little bit difficult to hear. I sang "Don't Let a Streamer's Mod See It." That might be a little bit more difficult to enunciate with filters.
Showing how much you want a chat fight.
That one should be a little bit more obvious, showing how much you want a chat fight. Because technically, you know, the biggest jerks on the internet just want chat to have a fight with them.
Don't matter if you think that you're right.
That one should be a bit more obvious. Don't matter if you think that you're right. They think they're in the right to start a fight. They think that they're the most correct individual in the room. Nah.
Just eat it.
Eat it.
Just eat it. Eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. You wanna see fun? Eat it. Eat it.
I'm sorry, I can't help it with my edits in this video. I can't help it.
Eat it. You wanna see? Eat it. Eat it.
That's like a really decent frame for this battle. I'm pissed off at myself again for putting myself through the. I'm sorry, y'all. That's okay. I'm done with that video. We'll have like 1 or 2 more songs. If I finish like putting everything together that I could for the debut, we'll have 2 songs. If I don't get everything done on time, I'll have just 1 song, and then we'll do the debut. Yeah, that is the plan. That is certainly the very plan for Mr. Miltendo. Oh. All right. Okay. I thought somebody else would go online at this time. There's a bunch of people who are live right now. Right. Wow, Maximilian dude is actually online. Well, then again, the whatchamacallit, that pipe is very much random, dude. Randomness is sometimes the content. You gotta throw someone's attention off nowadays whenever you make some content. Oh, and before I forget, I forgot to do this. I forgot to shout out Hail the Mailbox. There you go. Let's get a clip from Mailbox while we're at it. I don't mind doing some chatting with y'all. I gotta like do a lot of yapping in any case. Like so much yapping.
Goba, don't you touch that. Don't touch that dial over there. I see you, Goba. Don't touch that. We know you're mischievous for stealing Kuching's golden shrimp balls. To that, I don't mind, because honestly, I would kind of do the same if I see golden shrimp balls right in front of me, because I love shrimp. But back away a bit, Goba. We don't want you hurt, little panda.
That must have been so long ago when that clip happened. We dug it out from the good ye old collection. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Damn it, I thought there'd be another mushroom. I'll be live at this time. I guess not. No. They all ended. I'm the last one. Fudge. I should not overexert my voice, though. Oh, help me.
Let me look at other communities I'm part of. I have like so many different streamers. I could pick out any specific name, but at the same time, I just feel like I rate the same people often. I like to give like others a chance. But also at the same time, I don't like being someone who picks favorites a lot all the time. Oh my goodness sakes. Usually there would be at least an Asia time zone streamer who would be live that I know of. I mean, there are a few, but I've like rated these individuals more than once already. And there's an advertisement. And my Twitch payout is not gonna arrive till June begins. Huzzah! Don't we love it? Don't we love just not getting our payment till much later? Well, okay. Mr. Cobalt, Mr. Cobaldendo. Okay, I've rated her recently already. Wait, she's sleeping. Okay. There's no interactions there. Okay. I've rated her recently. So I don't think we need to rate her again. I've rated him as well. Decisions. Perhaps. Let's go raid another VTuber I know. She knows about, and she's also helped with my VTuber campaign on my socials. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, Minzy has an adorable, she has so many different versions of her character. I'm gonna give her a shout out. We're gonna raid Minzy. She's one of the last individuals who helped me with my VTuber campaigning. The motto reveal campaign on social media. Yeah.
Oh my god, not bad. Whee! I don't survive this. Ooh, I survived this. Okay.
Did she survive with the Eye of the Tiger? Wait, what game was that? I forgot. Was that Overwatch or was that? I could not tell if that was Overwatch or something else. My brain is not braining. Okay. I should end. I need to use my brain towards finishing up VTuber stuff. I still need to finish one more Twitch panel. I need to finalize the animations of our PowerPoint for the debut. I need to keep tally of who will be there for the debut. I'm also gonna have to prepare for the encore. Because I know not a lot of people will make it to the day of the debut because time zone differences, especially with those living in Asia, which is like the opposite of America time, or rather, opposite of New York time. So I'm gonna have the PowerPoint again. It'll be like a morning stream. Hey, what's up, Illusion? It is over, yeah. But what can you do? Bygones gotta be bygones, and my stream is about to be over as well. You're probably late to the funeral by like 47 minutes, Illusion, but sorry, dude. I'm ending. The game has ended, and it is what it is, unfortunately. It's whatever. The company did this to themselves. The crypto bros did that to the game. They did that to the company. And it's unfortunately a little bit too late for the community to realize how doomed things were. So I'm rather grateful I left this game's community, this game's Discord server, when I made that decision. I'm still trying to understand what this one dude from TikTok says when they said, "You are, I guess." Was it something I said? Or was that dude saying my Instagram? Because you are IG could literally say your Instagram or you are, I guess. Shrug. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Mincy. I need to think of a raid message for her. Oh, what shall we say? What shall we say? What shall we say? What do we say? Let's say weekend raid. This will be a raid message. Weekend raid. Because it's technically not my debut day yet. My debut is literally Saturday evening or Sunday morning for Asia time zone. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. I don't want to like say anything that's about like this Dauntless's closure, because in my 7 years of streaming, we've had like 3 to 4 games close on us. And after a long time, I'm just like, yeah, bygones are bygones. Not all studios and companies can make the dough consistently to keep a game alive. It's rather surprising Final Fantasy XIV and World of Warcraft can stay on for this long. And other games as well, somehow. And any games that open up with fan servers, yeah, surprised that they are able to make it too, I guess. Alright, Dauntless is over, my stream is over, this recording is over. Illusion left an impression as the sad it's over tribute message at the end of our stream. Let's go ahead and raid Menzie. I'm gonna end this recording for YouTube, and we'll catch everybody at the debut, I guess. Damn, I can't believe we actually went for 3 hours for YouTube side, but my stream got cut short for Twitch. Yeah, Twitch needs to do something about that. I don't know why things literally work better in terms of performance for YouTube than it is for Twitch. Like, how could they spend so much money and still have subpar streaming performance sometimes for a lot of people around the world who want to make streaming their lifelong dream, their lifelong career, like so many other streamers on this platform? I'm just saying. I'm just being brutally honest. Anyways, 8:30 p.m.